Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Nine Sols, where we have our new and upgraded teleport power and a directive to go find out what's happening at the village. Now, when we just talked to Shenong a minute ago, he said there's a cave underneath that burning place that would be the fastest way to get there. Underneath that burning place, I'm not 100% sure what he means by that. But there's not that many places where we can I get a detail? I guess we're not allowed to look at the areas in detail on this screen. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, hold on. Let me... Because what I would expect would be that it would be somewhere that goes west, right? But west off of the areas like this area, like the 8-man monitoring facility connects to it, right? For sure. But it connects to it in a way that requires us to be able to go vertical underneath that burning area. A cave underneath that burning area. Well, okay, here's someplace that we couldn't get to before, but the air dash might give us... Let's try this. Let's try 8-man facility depths. Could be. I mean, this makes sense. Just from the name, it makes sense as a place where there is a cave that takes you to the 8-man village. Alright, so that dropped us off. Actually, very close to the area I'm talking about. The question is just, do we have... Okay, so there is a chain that can be dropped down from up there. Let me send the scout in. Okay, so there's a thing here. Like, we definitely have to come at this from this side, because that door has to be unlocked from here. We have to figure out a way to drop this chain in order to be able to do that, I think. And the chain is connected to from up above somewhere. Is there a path down from... No. Well, okay. Hold on. Now there's this. We don't know what the blockage is there. So maybe that's the thing, is to go here and see if we can crack through from that side and come down into the 8-man cave. Let me see about teleporting to that. Okay, I guess I can't go from any node to any node. It's just the pavilion to any node. Every place now has a permanently open two-way connection with the pavilion. Wrong button. I don't think that was right at all. I just hit galactic. I hit over and it was like, yeah, that looks right before it even stopped moving. Because I am a fool. All right, let's hope that this connects. Okay, it dropped us way at the top. How dare you deal me damage? You know who I am. Oh. It was that. That's what that was. Well, shit. Does this not descend? Huh. Well, I guess technically that had some value. Right, we got a small treasure. Gross. Right, and since we're right over here anyway, we may as well go and look. There is absolutely no... Yeah, absolutely no mechanism for me to ascend here or anything. Cave underneath that burning area. So the factory is the area where things heat up, right? And there is a connection between the factory underground. Let me jump over to here. There is a connection between the factory underground and the 8-man monitoring area. And this is certainly not a place that we had explored fully. All right, let's just see about the things we didn't see. Ah. I'm a little embarrassed there. Jumping back over here doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything. Ooh. Doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything, but there's got to be a reason, right? Why would I want to be up here? Why indeed? The reasons are rather unclear. I don't know if I can make this. I'm trying to jump like as late as possible, obviously, but okay, I guess just barely. List a memory chip containing the map data of the abandoned mine. So you can see this is the broken down robot. An evacuation notice for the miners. This is your final warning. Evacuate immediately. The Kunlun Fangshi Guild protects this sacred land. Defiance will result in severe consequences. Ancient Kunlun might have been a holy land, but it has since been devastated by the Jin mining boom. Amidst frequent words today. Amidst frequent warfare, illegal miners dug unauthorized tunnels to extract rare metals. It was only until Lear established the Fangxi Guild here that the habitat of the primordial roots Fusang was spared. Okay, so this is a connection that we've not seen. I kind of want to finish checking out the stuff that's on this screen, though. I thought I remember there being 3 strikes to that. Aha. Ow. I can't... No, I can believe I got hit by it. It's just really embarrassing. Okay. So it's all just grappling hooks. So in theory, anywhere I drop down through, I should be able to just climb back up through. Okay, well this was reasonably well hidden. I can't believe that starts falling before you're even up there, so there's no way to avoid it. How incredibly shitty. Okay, so this is a connection. This would be a connection to the Ape Man facility depths, which would put us in the upper left corner in the area that we can't yet see. So the other connector off of here goes to some place that we have no idea where it is. Well, see, now that's very interesting. Don't think I can resist the temptation to add a room to the map. What is this red thing for? Nope, that's more crystals. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you can parry while riding it and end up just end up back on it. There doesn't seem to be a way up here at all. Well, maybe you just have to come through here from the other side. What a strange little room. Unfortunately, well, no, I was going to say, unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, leave this connection open from both sides. But I guess once I extend that chain, we'll be able to jump from the part of this area that we were in before up into this new area. So it shouldn't be an issue. A Fusang amulet that can be given to Xuan Xuan. A wooden amulet held by ancient miners to pray for safety. According to believers, Fusang cannot be violated, and only branches that have fallen naturally may be used, making them extremely precious. Okay. Fully pressing the wrong direction. I mean, this looks like it could be the appropriate cave. Ah, bloody hell. Ow! Well, never mind. It looks like it has a real tight dead end, in fact. So, is that the closest... Oh my god. This game... Here's what I think a lot of you. Wait, no, I went the wrong way. I need to... There we go. Yeah, this is a terrible run back. I need to go touch the cell in the other screen and then head back into that tunnel. At least that it's in a good position. Alright, I'm getting a little impatient, and it's making me do a bad job. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, alright. Getting it back a little bit. Little bit. Boy, I really thought that Tai Chi kick was going to land. Yeah, I'm doing a terrible job with my parry timing. It's just like hard missing stuff left and right. This thing has a ton of health. Holy hell. Ah. I hate it when my enemies are ready for me, when they clearly know my attacks and have planned. That's sad. You know, things are getting a little cleaner. I didn't make it. That's a lot easier to get away from when he doesn't do it against the wall. May as well use the other arrow. Getting close. One of us is going down real soon. All right, that was a victory come mostly down to just the huge amount of the health replenishment stuff. Like I have acquired so much longevity. A soul-severing blade. A wrist accessory that can slice through steel. During battle, it can be concealed under the sleeves to obscure attack timing. Huh. Well, that's interesting, but not directly relevant to my concern. Let's head back to the pavilion though real quick. Because I'm sure Uncle Chubby is going to be able to do something interesting with that. Huh. So what's going on, guys? Isn't your tree growing a little too quickly? Isn't it great? It's coming along really nicely. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's chop some of it down to use as firewood. I agree. Oh, you're back. We don't know how this genetically modified plant came to be. We should dispose of it as soon as possible. No, I worked so hard to get it to this size. All you did was water it a couple times. What, do you think this can grow all the way to the Heavenly Palace, ye? They say those living in the Heavenly Palace eat magic peaches that let you live forever. Don't believe those baseless fairy tales. And everyone thought I was nuts when I told them the real world lay outside the village. Don't worry, Schwan Schwan. When I find them magic peaches, I'll be sure to pick some for you to try. Just don't cause any trouble. Alright, you keep watering that. AC must be over on the deck area. I have like a component. Well, it's an advanced component though. I'm still leery. I don't know, something doesn't feel right. I'm still leery of recycling the noble ring. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but no, it doesn't look like the blade could be used for anything at all. Well, I do want pipe upgrade level 4. I think that's for sure. Where did that Chiyu even come from? What a bizarre ancient weapon. Yeah, I don't know either. It's not uncommon for an AI to have personality, but I've never seen one like his. He keeps calling himself a scholar, but no matter how much it can imitate Solarian emotions, it can't have any self-awareness, right? Well, that depends on how you define self-awareness. To some people, self-awareness is just an illusion created by a mass of neural circuitry. Yeah. Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's just nothing to do with it. What an odd item. It's a key item, but I don't know what to... Yeah, all right. Where is my map chip robot? I have need of you. What are you doing? Not doing anything. Shanghai 9000. Just looking for something.
Huh?
Really? For what? You can tell me. I might have seen it around somewhere. Not important. Not Solarian's business.
Huh?
Really? Okay. Just don't try anything funny behind my back. Abacus will immediately report you to me. Oh no. Oh no. Shanghai 9000 won't cause trouble. Very, very curious indeed, actually. Received. Go to side. Wait. Shouldn't robot assistants be polite? You're a bit different in that regard. What a gentle way to phrase that. Map data all sent. What else you want? At least you could... You know, it's fine. Just give me the data. Alright, so... There is 0 of 1 something in this abandoned mines area that we can't quite operate. I wonder if that's reachable from the dock, maybe? And then here, we don't have the data, but we do have the map completely filled out to all of its edges. So that suggests that we're maybe done with it. Maybe there is some way of reaching up that I just didn't notice. I didn't see anything to climb on. I guess I didn't look ahead with my scout either, which is an error for sure. But let me go to... I remember that we can't... I remember not being able to go through the left side of the dock, but I don't remember why. So this is one of those situations where I just need to go and observe the barrier for myself again. Well, there's all the 8-men and everything. It sure is just a big hard wall. I mean, I say big hard wall. It looks like a door. It is a big door. Let's head back down here and see what else might be missing. So we're missing a couple of treasures. There is a something going on in the center of the room above me. There's also this. At this point, all the exits are accounted for, at least. There are areas here that are still not filled out. The prison, of course, we cleared. But I don't know, he could have meant that. Or when he says cave directly below the hot area, maybe he means this drop out of the middle of the hot area. So for right now, I guess if I can... I don't know why this was unexplored, actually. Okay, somewhere there is one other kind of small, worthless chest. But that would kind of appear to be it. So if we come up here and we just head left, is it going to be faster than... No, it's not going to be. The node in this room is right here. What am I talking about? It's trying to be too fancy. All right, yeah. Let's see if we can figure out where those exits in the factory area go to. It is certainly a burning area. Wait, no, this isn't really what I wanted. Although, there is... at the top of this room... Yeah, alright. So, go left and then up. At the top of this room, there is some stuff unexplored. There's stuff up there too. This actually, yeah, this one I was not the most thorough with. All right, that's broken from the other side, which is maybe reached by going down. That's right. Sorry, I'm charging up the wrong button. So early. Okay, more herb catalyst. It's pretty much always going to be good. Huh. There's nothing to this except the ability to run around and hit that thing in the... Why is that even... Why is that little looping structure even there? Very strange, but now it's mapped at least. Okay, we want to get directly above us and also far to the left of that. Oof. Oh. He had the talisman on him. And I didn't survive long enough for it to kill him. That's embarrassing. I kind of was like, okay, fight over. So that's my hubris coming back to bite me in the ass. How are y'all doing? Ow. Shit. All right, embarrassing, but we got there. Right, that's not the... But I would be able to parry that with the new thing we learned. I was kind of waiting to see if he would do it again. Alright, even more fruit. And that'll connect me back around to there, so it's just this little bit in the top left. Well, I guess that whole left area is riddled with stuff that we haven't seen yet, but my guess is it's all, you know, at least a little interconnected, so it's probably going to end up being fewer individual spaces than it looks like. I didn't get any chi from his kick. Oof. All right, let's swing under this. Okay, right. This one is just an issue of raw. You can't go that high right now, unless there's something especially climbable in here, or nope. Doesn't seem like it. All right. So the one other area is down here. Okay, started too slow. Damn it. Jesus. Okay, so this is gonna connect up here like this. Yeah, it may be the case that there isn't a double jump in all the areas where I had identified this being like a double jump area, or just places where they had to be accessed from a different side. I started doing it so early, and then I panicked and went to so late. I'm gonna get you, though. Damn it. Okay, finally. Now that we know that there is no particular value in landing those, we can move on. Okay, if we, at this point, it might actually be fastest to just go down and take advantage of the node in that room instead of getting back to the node in this room. Shit, I need to actually hit you. Okay, so we just got to drop down a level, and then easy from there. Especially since this area no longer has any of the, no longer does any of the things that it did once that made it dangerous. Yeah, okay, I need to get up on here. Excuse me, folks. Alright, easy enough. Apparently I have banked a lot of skill points. Well, more key charge for sure. And then increases the internal damage dealt by unbounded counter. I mean, so far it's killed everything we've hit with it. So it's not like it's something I'm screaming for. But eventually we'll get our water flow, and then we'll be able to do so much talisman dashing. It'll be crazy. Bounce through here to teleport out to... I'm fairly sure this is the right one this time. Alright, so... It's totally not. It was the Great Hall. Yeah, it was the Great Hall. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. We can fix it. You really should be able to put the areas in detail mode while you're picking your teleport. It's a weird oversight on their part. Yeah, because, okay, so we were just in Ape Man facility. Oh, no, we were in the factory. I want to go to the factory Great Hall. Okay. And I might have to cut this one just a little bit short here in a second. Let's try to jump down that hole and see what happens. Unfortunately, real world is demanding my attention somewhat, so it's just down this right side. What an interesting little area. Oh, I've totally done that before. It is just not marked clearly on the map that that's the way that works. Okay. It looks unexplored, but it's actually just an entrance to a place. Wait, where was I? I pressed right and it pulled me out of here? Yeah, because it sure is putting me in the bottom left corner of... Oh. Okay. Well... Yeah, that's a little strange. All right, I think I actually am gonna have to call it here for the moment. Thank you all so much for watching. Did not find what we were looking for. Did find some other strange things. I'm gonna scour the Great Hall a little bit. When y'all come back next time, we will be looking at new bits of the Great Hall. Hopefully, finding the cave or tunnel or whatever it is that we're supposed to find, or at least some kind of way forward into something. And we'll see you then.